Hi and welcome back to the channel. So this week we're heading up to Lake Tekapo in the South Island of New Zealand. Just continuing on the recent trip that we did there. You haven't heard from me for a while because I actually had a server crash and had access to no data whatsoever. Thankfully it was all backed up and we're back up and running. So okay, here we go. Well, good morning and welcome from Lake Tekapo in New Zealand. It's absolutely gorgeous. The town is lovely. It's a beautiful little town. The lake is spectacular. I'm running out of superlatives. Anyway, but the lake is spectacular. It has that beautiful sort of teal look to it. A lot of the minerals that come down off the glaciers. And this lake just turns a beautiful turquoise sort of colour. But we're here this morning at the Church of the Good Shepherd, which sits kind of out in the point there. And they've done a really great job of landscaping the grounds here for the church. And so we've got the sun coming up across right of camera here, so which is the east, of course. We've got some really nice magentas coming through in the sky right now. So I've just put a graduated filter in front of the lens just to take down the light in the sky because it was really getting quite bright. We've still got about half an hour before sunrise. So I'm going to have a look around and see what else we can find here. But this, I guess this is probably the classic shot of the church. And right now I'm shooting about a 2.5 minute exposure just to expose the church properly. I'm probably going to crop all my shots to 16:9. I kind of like a 16:9 crop. So that's how I've composed the shot. So let's get this first one in the bag. And we'll have a look around and see what else we can find here. Some nice shots to be had here, I think, at the church. Okay, let's check this one out. So that was the first shot from the classic position as you sort of come in the gate there. What I've done is come around the bottom of the church just now, and they've built this very nice little stairway leading up to the church. The lake is now behind the camera, so we're facing more or less the east where the sun's coming up here. We're getting some really lovely sort of pinky hues in the sky. So I'm still at a 30-second exposure here. We've still got about 20 minutes before the sun actually appears over the horizon. So we're going to get all sorts of colours, and I'm hoping we might get some down the lake as well. And we'll see if we can shoot the church with a lake in the background. But what an incredible place. It's, New Zealand just has so many of these amazing locations to shoot. So let's get this one here. I'm trying to make sure we get I've composed the shot with the stairs leading up to the church. I've tried to keep everything fairly central in the shot with some really nice clouds behind the church. Okay, let's check this one out. Alright, so what is probably the last shot of today, I've come a little bit closer to the actual church, and I'm standing at just almost at the entrance here with the church at an angle. I really quite liked how the rocky line on the left is complemented by the grasses on the right, and they sort of bring you both in as those two leading lines to look at the church. You've sort of got this converging angles sort of happening as well. A little bit of colour in the sky up there. It's the sun's almost up now, so we've lost a lot of the colour that we had earlier, but it's just still looking just spectacular. Mountains in the background. We've got a little bit of low-lying cloud today, So we didn't get the colour that we might have hoped for, but hey, it's an amazing place. New Zealand has over-delivered on this trip so far. We've still got some light coming in on the right-hand side here on the east. So I'll keep shooting, and let's check this shot out from this position. And I think we're just about done for the day, but let's check this one out. So there I was, walking away, had a great morning, had a smile on my face, and just looked over my shoulder as I was walking away, and saw this scene, which I thought was absolutely worth capturing. These long grasses in the foreground actually conceal a car park, which is between the grass and the church. But at this angle, you can't see it, and I thought it was actually quite an interesting scene to see the church with this amazing landscape behind it, mountains in the distance. We had a really nice sky, and then these grasses in the foreground that I thought really complemented the shot. So it really draws your attention into the church, and is a multi-shot panorama. Later on that day, in fact much later on that day, we had some really amazing light towards sunset. So I set myself up across from the church as an area you can set up across the bay there. We had some amazing low-lying cloud in the valley you can see on the right there. These mountains were all lit up by the afternoon sun. The church was all lit up, and it just made the scene absolutely amazing. This was another multi-shot panorama. So what I'll do is towards the end of the video, I'll put all the settings up and talk about these panoramas there. Anyway, just thought you might like to enjoy this one too. Well, that's it for this morning from the Church of the Good Shepherd in Lake Tekapo in the South Island of New Zealand. Gorgeous place. Everything about this place is just absolutely stunning. All the work they've done around the church is just really, really very, very nice. We're going to have a look around this area for today, and then we're going to head in towards the Mount Cook area whilst we're here today, and probably some of tomorrow. So I'm going to bring you some more content from over there. I'm really looking forward to that because the Mount Cook area is just really, really quite special. So from Lake Tekapo, if you enjoyed the shots, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, do all that stuff. And I'm going to put all the shots up now with all the settings, so you can see what all the settings were for each of the shots. We got a couple today. I think maybe we walked away with a couple of keepers, so New Zealand hasn't disappointed us. So we shall see you in the next one. If you haven't seen any of the previous videos, I've done a couple already with some sensational sunrises. I might put a link up here to one of those videos, and I might put a playlist together for the whole New Zealand trip. So go and check those out, and make sure you catch up on the next one from Mount Cook. Alright, have a good one. See you next time. Cheers.